Welcome. We're just about to enter a new year, which means a new you. So if you're somebody who is not wanting to do the same thing you always did at New Year's, which is have New Year's resolutions, and 2 weeks into the new year, whoops, we're done, right? We want to set something much deeper into the soul, into the subconscious. So we're going to dive into what it means to actually complete the year 9, which we're just ending, how to actually take on the new year, which is a numerology year of a 1, which is also the year of the fire horse. It's going to be a volatile year. So we want to really get clear of what we are determined and how we're going to persevere in the new identity, the new year, and the new you. You definitely want to watch or listen to this podcast. Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Hi there and welcome. We come together each week to know the truth. We come together to dive deeper into spiritual psychology, coaching tips and hacks, and also diving deep into universal law so that we can activate source energy and learn more and more about the E4 method as well. So grab your tea or coffee. Let's dive deep into this week's episode. Hi, I'm Dr. E, Dr. Divinity, and Master Spiritual Coach. I'm the founder of Spiritual Psychology School and Soul Society, the community. So today we're going to wrap up this year, which is a year of 9. Earlier in the year, I had a channeled message come through of the rising phoenix, which is really interesting because right after that channel download came through, it was the big fires in Los Angeles. Literally, the phoenix, rising is you rising out of the ashes, rising out of the flame. And so many of us had so many things to burn down, complete in our life. And the old systems, the old paradigms are all shifting and everything is being released that is not truth. Across all socials, across all AI, we're having to know the truth. We're literally being pulled out into the energetics of the external world, and we're having to demand that we stay in truth. We're sharpening our sword, and we're literally rising as the phoenix out of the ashes. It was also a year of 9. It was the year of the snake, so we're shedding all the skin. And then this next year is a numerology year of 1, which means new beginnings, new chapter. And boy, are we seeing it. Everything is new. Life as we know it is new. It's like being recreated at all points in time. It's also the year of the fire horse. This happens every 60 years from the Chinese zodiac. And we know that this means it's going to be a very volatile year. So what we really want to do is we want to make sure and ask ourselves, and we're going to be demanded to prevail, to persevere. And how do we do that? We have to get super clear of what we're committed to. That means that we're going to have a massive spiritual practice to stay in source. Otherwise, we're going to become the effect of everything of the external world, the fear, the division, AI, social media, all the technology, everything. We're going to be pulled in all directions. So it's going to be a year where you got to strap in deep, just like if you're on a crazy wild horse that's taking you on a volatile, terrifying road, right? You've got to strap in tight. You've got to be really clear that you're going to prevail and you're going to win. You're going to not only just survive, but you're going to prevail and you're going to absolutely finish what you begin. So what you really want to ask yourself is, what do I need to complete this year? Okay, when I'm putting this out right now, we have less than a couple weeks left in this year. And you really want to think about, it's a great time to purify. I mean, it really is the darkest time of the year, which means that it means all about going within, right? I love the holidays. It really, like, everything kind of clears out. People kind of stop working a bit and things get quiet. And I'm able to complete cycles that I haven't been able to complete. I'm able to do some deeper spiritual work. And so you want to make sure that you're completing whatever. Those things might be tangible things in the external world, or they may be making amends through the universe, saying sorry, forgiving people, doing whatever it is for you to complete the cycles of this year. Because you really want to make sure that when the new year comes, you're not dragging old baggage into the new year. Otherwise, it's going to be a really tough beginning of the year. So that when the first of the year starts, we really can be strapped in and completely clear of what we're here to do, what we're committed to, and being steeped in that deep spiritual practice of truth. because a fire horse is going to be fast. It's going to be volatile. If you're able to get your mind right, you're going to be able to manifest and take quantum leaps straight away in this next year. If you're not clear and you're not in truth, man, you're going to get bucked off and it's going to hurt. So just a little bit of homework here. Make sure you're taking inventory. What does not feel complete in your life? Where do you still, feel like you're the effect of your past? Who do you really still have resentment towards, or who do you feel like you did wrong yourself, right? Where's the inventory? What do you need to complete? And make sure that you are completing that. And then setting your intentions for this next year, getting clear, not just resolutions of some diet or some fad thing to go into the gym, but rather what principles do you want to embody? What practices, what daily routines, what daily mindset, what do you want to embody in the new year? And so that brings us to this week's universal law lesson, which is the universal law of neutrality. There's only one universal law. It's the law of one, or the law of cause and effect. But each week we come in here and we have a distinction every single week. This week is the universal law of neutrality, meaning that when you're in a line with neutrality, you have choice. But the moment that you put a positive or negative meaning on anything, you become the effect of that, right? So you want to consciously choose what meaning you want to place on things and make sure that you're using things for your highest self. You're not being used by your emotions. You're not being used by life to react. You're rather choosing to put positive emotions and energize and joy and ecstasy and, really getting the truth of energizing. If you have a negative emotion, we don't bypass, but we use the frustration, we use the overwhelm, we use the sadness to birth our truth, to be able to energize the mental pictures and what we do want to manifest in our life. So, as the saying goes, there's a gap between the stimulus of life and how we respond. And in that divine moment and in that divine presence, we have choice of what we want to create, who we want to be, and what we want to create in our world. So let's do a spiritual mind treatment, taking the hands together, rubbing together, because there's something like 70,000 nerve endings. And we are connecting the heart and the head, the right and left hemisphere of the brain. We're connecting with the individual self, with the divine self, recognizing right here, right now, coherence, oneness, the 0-point field at the center of every cell and molecule, recognizing that that field is connected to all things in all time. That is our oneness. That is God's source within. And I'm recognizing right here the fulfillment of anything we've been through in these chapters, these last chapters of many years, completing them, knowing that whatever it is that you are here to do in those chapters is complete, that we rid it of everything, and we take back our power right here and right now as we step into this new year, this number of one, the fire horse. May we know we're going to be off to the races, full on, full force, recognizing that the source is within. We decide right now by the power of our mind that we take back our power anywhere that we put it away, anywhere that we place it out to the external world, and we remember who we are. We consciously choose to go into this new cycle of time called a year, called the 1 year, called the fire horse year, and we claim our power, our divine power now, and we claim to live our highest self with intention, with love, and with conviction. It is done, as together we say, and so it is. And so it is. Okay, if you are somebody who is not already in the school, you are welcome to come in. In the new year, we'll be doing right away. We have actually school over the holidays. We stay open the whole time because we want to support everybody. Not everybody has family. Not everybody has support. So it's an important time for us to support one another. I'm in there even over the holidays. And then in the first of the year, we do quantum manifesting goal setting for the whole year, getting really clear the vision for the big year, breaking it down into quarters, each 1, 2, 3, and 4 quarters of the year, just training just like a CEO, and then doing it also on a quantum energetic level as well, getting really clear of that bigger goal for the year, breaking it down to the quarters, into the month, into the week, into the day, into the hour, into the divine moment. So I'd love to take this divine journey with you. You can click below into one of those, into the website below. You can also grab the free weekly Spiritual Awakening Universal Law Calendar lesson. So you can come in here, watch or listen to this podcast right here, get your calendar, learn the lesson each week, come in here with a distinction, share it with your friends, and really make sure that we're getting our mind right. who do you want to be in this next year? Who do you want to be in your embodiment? Because all of life is the reflection and projection, the projection and the reflection of your beliefs, which is really created from your identity. So have a beautiful, blessed day, you guys, and may you live the truth.